Welcome to Sports with Zay. Thank you for joining me today on this beautiful Thursday morning. We're going to hop right into the news that we have. So apparently Mohamed Sanu was released yesterday. Pretty much we already know the situation. He only appeared in like 8 games last year, only put up about 200 yards receiving and only 1 touchdown. It's not going to cut it. So they went ahead and released the receiver. The best advice that I can give Mohamed Sanu out there is, guy, please go get with some of the best route runners. Get your footwork right. Get your route running down. Anybody will take a 6'4", 220-pound receiver. You just got to get yourself right. All right. Moving on to other news today, we've also got another skill position that seems to be in the dumps. Alvin Kamara went over a little bit yesterday with them. The situation is missed a few practices, want to get the big contract, took the epidural in his back. So what that equals up to is because of him taking the epidural in his back and he has the issues with his back, the Saints are not able to trade him for a first-round pick or for a quality pick that they would like. His production in the offense is too good. So, as far as a first-round pick, that's what his value is to them is first round because of the talent. And because of the situation with him being hurt, you're not going to be able to trade him. Alvin Kamara, you will get a new contract. It just will not be Ezekiel Elliott or Christian McCaffrey's. All right? Moving on to other news, though. Seem to have some situations. DeAndre Baker has popped up again in NFL news. The former Giants cornerback. All right. The reason I say former is because apparently DeAndre Baker was caught up with a few other players at a Florida house party a couple months back, and apparently they robbed the folks at the house, jumped into some Lamborghinis and Benz and other expensive vehicles, and drove out of the neighborhood as if people can just go and get Lambos and go rob people. I'm not going to go too much in detail because it still is under investigation, and who knows? Things might work out for the young man, but he's looking up to 10 years in prison because of this, and I do expect the Giants to release him sooner or later within the next couple of days. Moving on to Houston versus the Thunder, Game 7. I really wanted to see Chris Paul and the Thunder bring this one out, but sadly they lost. First things first, Chris Paul, absolutely wonderful as far as his triple-double and his leadership this season. Being able to bring his team up to play to part with the team who had traded him for Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, you just can't win with those guys. You can't win with D'Antoni's system, and you can't win with those guys. You just can't. Harden and Westbrook are not the type of superstars that's going to put you over and above. Harden, he doesn't come clutch when the time comes for it. More of a turnover machine, more of a liability. And Russell Westbrook, I love his energy, but it doesn't equal up to wins. It doesn't equal up to dubs. So that's how I feel about those two players. They will be bounced out pretty quick against the Lakers. You best believe that. On to other news. One last thing that I want to keep y'all with, Mike Tomlin had did a speech. I thought that, I'm not going to go over the whole speech. I just want to go over a little bit of the summary. One of it was, but we also realize that we're privileged to have this platform. We're committed to taking action and being part of the solution to face social injustice and prejudice that we all face, not only in our country, but worldwide. It is our desire to be active participants in the formation of a perfect union. Tomlin and the players asked other members of the organization to join them in prayer. Basically, what I like about Mike Tomlin and what he said is that I feel like, and we all feel like in America, these athletes are paid handsomely for their duties and what they do. And accordingly so, they should, because of how much, not only praise, but how much success that they've had and how many fans that they have. So yes, they should receive profit for what they do. But let's be honest, man. You guys are a bunch of millionaires, and I love sports, but you guys are millionaires. You make good money. We're not saying you're not human, so you still don't have the issues and social injustices that some of us do, but at the same time, you're privileged. You're privileged to have your platform too. And with that platform, you should have a right to use it. But in the way that Tomlin is talking about, being part of the solution. Black Lives Matter has become a ridiculous political statement. People that use it, they're not really using it for the reason that they try to tell you that they're using it. It's moved to push an agenda and to make people feel some type of way. But it's not leading to what we really want. And we won't have that unless we put everything we have in God. Well, that's it with Zay with the news, with sports, and anything else. Y'all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.